Now we have a new Labour government. The world has changed. I think not. You know what I mean? When Tony Blair announced the relaunch of the Labour Party, renaming it New Labour, he'd have been more honest calling it Tory Light. And under Keir Starmer, the swing to the right continues with his recent announcement of hard choices regarding the economy. Now, which section of society did he choose to hit hard? Who did he target these hard choices on? Was it the bankers, the obvious ones? Or the billionaire tax exiles? Or the hedge fund managers, better described as degenerate gamblers with other people's money? No! Instead, he began by cutting the winter fuel allowance for pensioners. This would result in our elderly having yet again to choose between heating and eating. Any pensioner with over 11,500 is now excluded. Right? It's means tested. Can you believe this? It's been estimated that up to 400,000 elderly could die this coming winter, having been denied the basic right of a warm home. At the same time as the new Chancellor of the Exchequer, Rachel Reeves, was bringing in this draconian measure, she was ruling out reinstating a cap on bankers' bonuses. Now, for those of you a bit you can remember, right, now, this cap was brought in after the 2008 financial meltdown caused by the banking sector's wanton speculation on the stock exchange. It was subsequently decided that a motivating factor in that behaviour was the obscene bonus schemes operated by the banks, which incentivised risk-taking by their staff. Not that any bankers, of course, were held accountable for their criminal behaviour. Instead, a cap on their bonuses was set. That's all they had, and was set to be equal to the average annual CEO's salary, which in most instances meant hundreds of thousands on top of their existing salaries. Not bad, huh? Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny that such bonus schemes exist for bankers but not nurses or teachers or doctors? Indeed, nobody apart from the financial sector. The cap on their bonus was stopped last year during the disastrous premiership of lettuce leader Liz Truss, aided by Kwasi Kwarteng, who managed to cause a new financial crisis leading to a hike in interest rates, which working families continue to pay the price for through increased mortgage rates. And so the cycle of boom and bust is yet again set in motion, with no doubt another financial meltdown to come, where Tory and Labour light will point the finger at each other as the 1% laugh as they sail away on their super yachts to sunnier climes, leaving behind millions of our elderly wearing all their clothes to bed just to survive the cold.
We cannot carry on like this. And so it's not a decision I wanted to make. But it was a decision that I had to make in incredibly challenging circumstances to put our public finances on a firm footing.
Nor do we have to worry about our politicians feeling the cold. Oh, God forbid. For while Rachel Reeves cut the fuel allowance for pensioners, she herself last year claimed £4,400 of our taxpayers' money to pay her heating bill. And she isn't on 11,500, which bans the pensioners from getting any subsidy. No. She's was being paid at the time the basic MP salary of £91,000 a year. It was subsequently discovered by journalists that during the previous 3 years, Reeves had claimed another £3,700 in heating costs. I don't know about you, but I think that someone being paid £1,750 a week should be expected to pay for their own gas bill. And maybe if that happened and we taxed the super rich properly, our sick and elderly could look forward to surviving another winter, living in one of the richest nations in the world. Not that it's going to happen, of course. Not that it's going to happen. Because the rich get richer as the poor die. Maybe this is a scheme. I'm not into conspiracy theories, but this may be Keir Starmer's policy behind the scheme. If we get enough of the old to die, then we can maybe increase their pensions slightly. And am I sounding cynical here? God forbid that I sound cynical.